What's up guys, T5MA Destroyer here, and I am here to talk about the coolest news ever. Now they did the same thing with, Battlefield 4, and then a couple years afterwards another Battlefield coming out. Hopefully something, probably going to be something completely different. Just like Hardline from 4, and I'm excited about this. So it has been confirmed that a new Battlefield game will be coming out in 2018, and I'm just here to talk about some of the ideas that I want, some of the ideas I have for a new Battlefield game. So first of all, I don't want it to be World War I again, and I don't think they're going to do that just because if you look at 4 and Hardline, they were completely different. They were different settings, cops and robbers, and then there was like a whole full-on war with Battlefield 4. So I'm pretty sure the settings are going to be completely different. Even if it is, based on like an older time, I'll still be fine with that. But I'm thinking World War II, I'm thinking Vietnam, I'm thinking the Cold War, something along those lines, So I can have, hopefully Vietnam or the Cold War around that time period, so I can have some of the modern weapons. I really like the modern Battlefield games. I think all those modern Battlefield games like Hardline, 4, 3, I like all of those better than 1. I don't really enjoy Battlefield 1, and that's why you're seeing Rainbow Six Siege gameplay. Like, Rainbow Six Siege is kind of what I've been playing. I've been playing the Arkham games and Rainbow Six Siege a lot. I've been playing a lot of PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds too, but I suck, so I'm not uploading that. Anyway, I just want to see some modern stuff, Honestly, I want to see Vietnam, because look at, all the cool stuff that was in, look at Call of Duty Black Ops 1 with all the cool stuff that was in that, flamethrowers on the bottom of your M16s, that's awesome, grenade launchers and all that. My problem with the older settings is that there's not enough customization. Customization is what makes Battlefield so fun to me. I can run my M4 carbine like a Marine. I can run it, with an ACOG, a laser sight, anything I want really. And yes, it's not viable. It's not like a super, tactic that makes sense, putting the ACOG on the M4 with a laser sight and the grip. And, most of the time you would rather run like a hollow on the M4 on Battlefield 4 or something like that. But it's fun to mess around with all the attachments. When I play Battlefield 1, I can't do that. There's a set attachment to different variants of the weapons. And I'm not a big fan of, the variant system. I don't like it at all. And plus, with the variant system being there, they count the different variables of the guns as different guns. But they're not different guns. They're the same gun. I like to have a different feel to each weapon that's in the category, and it's not like that in Battlefield 1. Yeah, they feel a little bit different. Like if you take the sweeper, the full auto sweeper, and switch it out for like the factory version that's semi-auto, yeah, it feels completely different, but it looks the same. I don't feel any cooler, I'm not having any more fun than I would have had with that fully automatic one. I just feel, super inside the box. I don't like being super inside the box. I really like all the customization to be there. All the cool vehicles, AC-130 inbound, attack helicopters, all that stuff. The elite classes do not need to be in the game. Please, don't do that. I don't want the elite classes in the game. I don't really like the elite classes all that much. I know some people really like the elite classes, and they say it kind of adds a little more variety to the gameplay of Battlefield 1 with having the flamethrower and the huge minigun, the Villa, whatever, the little automatic gun. It adds a little bit of variety to the game, yes, but I still don't like it there. I feel like just adding a bigger variety of weapons just would have made way more sense if you're trying to get more variety in the gameplay. Just more weapons with more attachments and stuff. But I understand, the attachment part is World War I. They didn't put much on their weapons. I understand the customization for a World War I game, but I feel like you still could have put in so many more weapons. And you can argue, well, World War One didn't have that many weapons. It did. It had actually a large selection of weapons, you know, and they could have been implemented into the game on launch. You could say, well, Kyle, buy the DLC. I don't want to buy the DLC because I don't enjoy playing the game. You know, I bought the DLC for Hardline and 4 because as soon as I hopped on the game, there was enough there for me to have fun with. I could do it every single day. I could play Battlefield every single day and pretty much never get bored because there was so much stuff there for me to do. But now with Battlefield 1, that's not there. So I really want this new Battlefield game that's coming out in 2018 to really wow me just like Hardline and 4 did with the customization and, you know, earning camos, you know, not having to get them out of battle packs. Okay, I want, you know, a Battlefield similar to 4 or Hardline. Those are my two favorite. If it's anything like Battlefield 4 or Battlefield Hardline, it'll be fun. So I was hoping that Visceral would make this new 2018 Battlefield, but then I realized they're making Battlefront 2, so I'm pretty sure DICE is going to take up the mantle. So DICE made Battlefield 4, so I know they can make a really good modern Battlefield game because they made Battlefield 4. Okay, they can make a really good modern Battlefield game. But honestly, modern is cool, but I'm down for a Vietnam setting. I wanted Call of Duty to go back to Vietnam this year. I am up for a Vietnam setting more than I'm up for a modern setting. Vietnam or a modern war are like my two main choices for a setting for a new Battlefield game because I like the modern weapons. I like the M16s, the M4s, the M1014s, the Sega 12s, you know, all the really cool modern weapons. The UMP that you're seeing on the screen right now, like, because one of the reasons I really like Rainbow Six Siege is all the weapons are modern. It's really tactical, communication is key and all that stuff, and that's how Battlefield was for me, you know, with Hardline and 4, but it's not really like that. So bring all this stuff back in this next Battlefield, all the customization, all the cool stuff that was in Hardline and 4, you know, all the cool vehicles and stuff. Just bring all that back and I'll enjoy the game. That's all for today, guys. Peace out.